Reporter Peep would like you to like this video and subscribe or he will make a TV commentary on you. Ah yes, the 3 girlfriend options. Thick, thin, not. I see 4. Disabled. My neighbors are talking shit about me while I'm outside snow skiing, saying I'm a bad mom and they only hear me yelling at Fabi and they have never seen me take my daughter out of the house. Fabi is my cat. I would so play into this. Fabi, no, you can't sit at the table. You must eat off the floor. Fabi, you're sleeping outside tonight. Fabi, stop acting up. You give me no choice but to remove your uterus and ovaries. Sorry, but you have to pick one. Your pet dies. 40%. 10 random children die. 60%. As a person who doesn't own any pets, picking the 10 random kids to die was an easy choice. This martial arts instructor offers free training to kids who broke his studio window. You are on camera. To the kids that threw the rock at my window plus shattered it. I was a wild kid too. And I forgive you. If you want to learn how to channel your anger, I will train you for free. I will help you. Warrior Poet. A legal way to beat up the kids who destroyed your window. Got shot with a paintball right behind the ear once. Airport ain't nothing compared to that. It would snack to get hit by an airplane behind the ear. It would snack to get hit by an airplane anywhere. If towers could talk. So why does it look like I have a half a body when he's Eric? He becomes a tripod. All water is technically holy water because it was 1. All water is made by God. And 2. Jesus touched all water technically when he was alive because all water is connected. Well, all water has also touched my shut following your logic. Bold of you to assume there will be kids in 2098. Kids in 2098 reading the 2020s chapter. Japanese porn star drowns in sea main while filming bouquet scene. The worst sea main drowning incident since Pearl Harbor. What was ruined? Because too many people started doing it. Having sex with my wife. Same happened with my boyfriend. Same happened with my dog. China told its citizens who are currently in Ukraine to stay at home or display the Chinese flag on their cars amid Russia attacks. I don't think a cruise missile is going to see your Chinese flag. Hugh woe. Oh woe at me. Your Uber driver. What is she waiting outside for you? What is she going to kill myself? Why do men give cold women their jackets? No man wants a bow jab from a woman with chattering teeth. The women I date don't have teeth. Yet. This Iranian boy has answer and his teacher comes to the hospital every day to talk about what he missed at school. Imagine your teacher coming to your deathbed talking about how you got 4 missing assignments. Rat ducker. Are you a rat? Ape ducker. That's ducking disgusting. Describe your favorite movie in comments with emojis, we will try to guess it. Apparently, there is a Ukrainian soldier running around killing Russian infantry and then eating their rations. So far he has gobbled down 3 goulash, 2 Borscht and 4 Pirozhki MREs. He is known as the glutton of Kiev. Happy hunting and Godspeed. 4chan was right, Nikocado Avocado is currently in Ukraine fighting. Be the change you want to see in the world. Putin took this to heart. Which old saying is actually a bullshit. Slept like a baby. Babies actually don't sleep well. I sleep like a baby. I cry all night and shut myself. Children of porn stars. What was it like growing up? I'm sorry for the pain I caused you. Things from Marvel I want to get inside in. Finally someone else who wants to duck Iron Man. You. I stepped in shut. My president. I'm Russian. This is the last post we heard from this man. Don't cry over spilled milk. Mother duckers when I drown them in my cram. My sister had the same reaction, lols. This is Reddit buddy. We say upvote not like. I upvote kids. Hit and run driver. 29. Purposely ran over 64-year-old nurse to have sex with her dead body. Prosecutors. Is it still called a hit and run if you stop to duck them? Intense video footage from the Russian invasion of Ukraine shows a group of Russian military helicopters dodging a Ukrainian anti-aircraft missile. I remember going to a Ukrainian summer camp in my childhood. We would play war games in the woods and capture the flag. Now you can go back and do it for real. Men. Have you ever walked out on a first date? Why? Went over to a Tinder date's house for a first date to play video games. Cool, right? This woman was darting. Like obnoxiously. The entire time. And she didn't just dart. She announced she was gonna dart. Oh, I'm gonna dart. Shuts her pants. I respectfully headed out after her friend's wig fell off in the middle of Mario Kart and she started crying about her alcohol addiction. Yeah, that's a lot to unpack, I know. Wyoming 5th graders learn marksmanship with their rifles. Using school gym for gun range. So they're training school shooters now. Excuse me, what? It was today that I learned the Sonic Derp meme is just a tracing of Bugs Bunny doing blackface. Shadow the Hedgehog. Cool bug facts. Dinosaurs killed 0 people last year. You hopefully killed 0 people last year, so statistically you are as dangerous as a dinosaur. I'm more dangerous than a dinosaur. Why are you unfit for the draft? I'm in a wheelchair because my immune system looked at my nervous system and went, I don't think I've seen you around before. Step into my office and beat the shit out of it. Wheels you into battle like a RCXD. I can summon a slice of bread, but it always appears in your race. Even better, cheap Nutella. The protagonist in the last book you read is out to kill you. Are you surviving? Isaac Newton won't be able to kill me, but gravity will. Oh no. Literally paying me. My mom is prostitute. Kid at school. Haha. I danged your mom. Me. Thank you, random citizen. You must be very proud of being a son of Butch. Yeah, I get a family disc. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Furries love each other cause no one else will. Not all furries are bad people. Not all furries are people. I named my horse after my wife. A half hour later I noticed that horse had one very large penis. Just like your wife. Rate a pickup line for me. Got you. Girl, are you from Mississippi? Cuss, you're the only miss who's past Mississippi. Negative 10,000 over 10. Delete. It's too good to be legal. Wait, no. I meant the pickup line, not the passy. A pig's awesome can last anywhere between 11 to 40 minutes. Wishing I was a pig right now. You got the looks. Go for it, champ. ICE recruiting new soldiers be like. Do you want to explode? I called the seaside hotline in Iraq. They got excited and asked if I could drive a truck. Soulja Boy isn't even a soldier. Dr. Dre ain't even a doctor. Keep it going. French Montana isn't even French. Paul Walker isn't even walking. Imagine if uncovered gay pun of Putin ended the war, lol. Cream pie for the Kremlin. What are you doing, Step Vladdy? Why is it called a hamburger when it is made of beef? Because they come from Hamburg, Germany. Hamburgers are made from Germans? No, they are made from Jewish in Germany. Change your height every time you sneeze. Or change skin color every time you sneeze. 1. Height. Rather be small than get shot. 3 words better than I love you. All charges dismissed. People complaining that their nut is small. Me whose nut doesn't even open properly. Wait. It's supposed to open. It's a feature they added for the rollout of Slex 2. But most nuts don't even reach minimum specs. So it's useless anyway. She's just checking if full damage is on. Russia invades Ukraine. NATO declares war on Russia. Germany invades Poland. Everyone. What the duck, Germany? Germany. War is war. They're a little confused, but they got the spirit. Mean confident that they are more than a little confused. Russian invasion of Ukraine has begun. Explain in Fortnite terms. Russia is pushing Ukraine. Oh no. Who would win? Every creature in Australia. Every Florida man. They would breed. Eats Jack's eye. Screams. I have owner. Fruit is just tree peep. They are more like Lex organs carrying seed, but Peep is fine. So what you're saying is, fruit is tree crap? No. Boss, leader, man radiates Giga Chad energy, and so do his troops. So do the people around Chernobyl, unfortunately. If you make a lot of jokes about having a small penis, people will think you actually have a small penis. But if you make a lot of jokes about having a big nut, people will think you have a small nut anyways. This is why I just show my nut to everyone I meet, so they know exactly how small it is. Michael Jackson was almost Spider-Man. He cold beamed Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Our school is making us use this online testing software to prevent cheating. It just so happens that this software edits your computer registry, has no privacy policy, has countless news articles saying it's a shut show, and takes you unauthorized control of your PC. How fun. When you take a test with the program, it force quits everything on your PC, including Zoom, and doesn't let you reopen it. It also streams your webcam directly to teachers. Isn't that a fun and safe program? Take the test, then charge the school with creating and possessing child photography. Zoomer problems require Zoomer solution. I've had sex with my dad before. I know that it isn't right, but he was drunk, and I look like my mom, like exactly like her. So he thought I was my mom, and it went from there. I enjoyed it. Ever since that day my dad spoils me like a mother ducker and looks at me differently now. I know he remembers it clearly, and at random times, when my mom isn't home, he slaps my bed, and I like it. Like I said, I know it's wrong and stuff. Just wanted to say it. I bombed a children's hospital in Iraq. Tips on fighting the honey. I'm trying to defeat it. Edit. Gentlemen. Sadly the honey will probably win. If you drink the blue liquid from a magic 8-ball you can see the future. Trust me, my friend Keith did once and said he was gonna die, and then he did. Technically he died from view balls. Mom said it's my turn to repost this. Hey people. Let's demand Twitter to remove Russia from here. No place for an aggressor like Russia on Western social media platforms. They should not be allowed to use these platforms to promote their image while brutally killing the Ukrainian people. Twitter support. Spam the Russian Twitter with Sonic Palm. That will show him. Duck zodiac signs. Do you prefer salted or unsalted nuts? Depends on the nut. When your girlfriend gets pregnant and your dog starts making dad jokes. What that dog doing? Buggy style. Praying for the people of your country. Nor you'll just want a new game. Why is this account still active? Twitter. Ban it already. President of Russia. Do Twitter's terms of service say you can't invade a country? Nikocado avocado while his home country is in the middle of a humanitarian crisis. What's he supposed to do? Eat Putin? Ukraine shoots down transport plane carrying 150 Russian paratroopers trying to storm Kyiv as Putin launches full-scale assault on capital. Ukraine shoots down transport plane carrying 150 Russian. Nick got killed on the battle bus. Bro got 6 nukes LMAO. Now let it up. You'll all be cosplaying Armin. What does it mean when this light comes on? Put petrol on it. Since Batman got his name from being afraid of bats, what would your superhero name be? Heart attack while jacking off man. If you put a few drops of lemon in your eye, it will become green. Recent International Space Station tensions. US and Russian astronauts on the International Space Station. Star Wars. If you could give the horse some advice, what would you say? I wouldn't call her a horse, but she's definitely a big one. Arthur ended today after a 25-year run, and Dora Winifred, the world-renowned tattletale, grew up to be a cop LMAO. Dora Winifred while kneeling on a black man's throat. Your weakness, Floyd, is dog addiction. It's choking you. Can you feel it? How does a country this small take a dictator this big? You have to watch to find out. What are you doing, step dictator? Where are you, Putin? That thing. Your eastern border is so tight. God. I want to be showed by one of your tanks. Stop saying I wish, start saying I will. I wasn't broke. My friend has a sick finish. He likes to watch British porn, he watches it for the accent. How down bad is he? Oh heavens, I'm arriving. Children of Pansters. What was it like growing up? I had a baseball teammate whose mom was in Playboy. We had played together for several years before one of the dads recognized. He then told his son, and it was off to the races. The kid told our whole team, and then showed us all the issues she was in. As shutty middle school kids we teased him for a summer. After that we kind of dropped it. It was never brought up again. He turned out normal aside from the fact that his dad dies in a freak boating accident. So mom is single. Prayers and thoughts won't help. So is depicting Ukraine flag on your famous buildings. Prayer is like embassy. It only feels good to the person doing it, and does nothing to the person they're thinking of. So, what I'm hearing is that I should be thinking about Ukraine while embassing. Well, I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Had a phone conversation with that Boris Johnson. Grateful to the British Prime Minister for his position. New decisions to enhance the combat capabilities of the Ukrainian army. Agreed on further joint steps to counter the aggressor. The day I see my name in military draft to fight in World War III, I'm gonna chop my nut off and turn into a female. Why fight dictator when you can be a nut taker? Let's go Brandon. Roses are red. Camillus not black. Joe has dementia. And Hunt is on crack. Before you ask, I don't have games on my phone. I also don't have any chromosomes to spare. He does. Papyrus has learned that you are, in fact, a skeleton wearing human flesh. He has retrieved a paint scraper. You are filled with distress. Unbelievable female characters. Hollywood was so toxic. I too menstruate when it turns cold. Such truthfulness and realness was so underappreciated. Pixar, it didn't happen. What the duck man? I would have written this same comment, but I'm too weak and stupid. I hate it when white people throw gang signs thinking they're black and shut. Bro, this is really messed up. Like for real man, you're sitting there laughing at someone's disability like there aren't other things to laugh about. Anyways, this man has been skipping leg day for sure. What to do when someone is caught on gasoline fire and no water is nearby? Spit on them vigorously. You deserve a reward. I know someone who was killed by a rogue tire. She was in college on her way to spring break. A terrible loss of life. She was retired. I'm tired of these jokes. McDonald's to sell limited edition 6-pack of candles that smell like quarter pounder ingredients. Ketchup, pickle, cheese, onion and beef. If I walk into a room that smells like prickles, I will immediately become sensually aroused. Have a completely deaf female, and she is a delight. She gives me kisses and never jumps down off my bed unless I let her down. They're extremely playful, so you need to keep that in mind. Spend lots of time, like 3 to 4 hours a day, with them out of the cage. But they are also very fragile, can get sick if not cared for properly, and are very dumb in the brain. When it comes to eating things they are really not supposed to eat. Ferrets are bike fumes cleaners that cost $1,000 when they get clogged. Chronically single redditors. How often do you fear/think about the possibility of dying alone? I'm a pilot. I won't die alone. When you and your buddy are very different, but remain tight cause that's your ducking boy. It looks like a Mormon adopted a gangbanger. When you unplug all the noisy beeping machines in the hospital and everyone starts sleeping better. Why do I fix everything I touch? Good thing you aren't a farmer, because you'd cause a famine worse than Ireland's in the 1840s. You call this guy pathetic, but you're the one who clearly never does anything but comment on Reddit. That's pretty pathetic. Damn, how far is his nut down your throat? Farther than yours could ever dream to go. So this happened today. Can I tell you something? Of course. I have a crush on you. Sorry, I have a boyfriend. have sex with her boyfriend. You're a wizard, Harry. The big bearded man smiled down at the young bespectacled boy looking up at him with blue eyes, glimmering with the hope that only a child who had finally found a way out of the squalor could know. Ever since he changed tactics, it was so much easier to get children into his van. Hagrid is going to show Harry his wand. Not a true representation of fruit snack distribution across 4 packages, because I got hungry while conducting the experiment. Not something you wanna hear when you do a blood test. r/curse comments. In the distance, a wild McDonald stalks its prey. Jaws theme plays. Wrong hole, I didn't say stop. Yeah, but my sister is mad for hours afterwards. Mexico, no way portable. Portable Mexico filter. Mexico, puts on glasses, gets gunned down by the cartel. Male detected, opinion tolerated. Man confirmed, opinion affirmed. Women detected, opinion obliterated. I'm Woma. Hope you get better soon. Now I'm gonna show you why they call me Ben 10. Because all his butches are 10. If you could choose how you will die, how will you die? I don't get to choose. Everyone in my family dies of answer. Every single one. So, do I get to choose my answer? It's like Pokemon. After you choose your answer, the other answer patient next door challenges you to a answer battle. This is just like Shaq and his girlfriend. Reference. Lord have mercy on that catty. Does he hold her with one hand like a flashlight? A girl I met last night told me her catty tasted like a rainbow. Found out that she meant trout and not Skittles. My nut might look like an inch, but it smells like a foot. When you clean your room and start finding random stuff. The dead bodies are annoying to clean though. I went to a job interview after working a 12-hour shift, and when asked what's my biggest weakness or flaw, I said without thinking I'm a pervert. The woman interviewing me just paused and asked me another question, and then ended the interview. I didn't get the job. Tough choices make the finest results. Me and the boys, after putting maths book into the horror section. I once put a porn book in the age 6 section. Plankton built his computer wife, so he's also the one who programmed her personality. Plankton made a wife who would belittle and mock him. Plankton has a humiliation fetish. Sometimes we have thoughts, but we don't have to share them with everyone and put them out into the world. Just a suggestion. And because he built her, that also makes her his daughter. Oh no. I'm German, and it is a traditional child game to jump on anti-tank mines. The rules are simple. The first one who explodes is gay. Anyone who genuinely thinks Noble Six might be alive is actually dumb. It's not a matter of opinion. The man is dead. No, he's not dead. He's in a cave having gay hot sex with the Arbiter. 343 take notes. Men are creating AI girlfriends and then verbally abasing them. Cyberpunk 2077 intro music. My games. My laptop. My mom who paid for the laptop with her minimum wage. You have a mom? In an alternate universe, Jerry ate Pickle Rick thinking it was an ordinary pickle. What about the screaming? He started eating faster. Does anyone else just cram by accident? Just asking for a friend. It can happen while you're asleep, but that's a normal thing. If it happens regularly, let your doctor check it out. No. What? I don't trust doctors. If they try to examine me, I'll cram on M. Grabs the popcorn and juice. You can choose a superpower, but the first person to reply can choose a side effect. I and everyone I see becomes immortal, but only if they have anal sex with a duck first. Russian tank rolling into Ukraine's flying USSR flag. Okay, now they're just trolling us. What's next? Turkey takes over Greece with Ottoman flags. For duck's sake. What is going on right now? Germany hits Russia with a reverse card and flies planes over Moscow with an ease flag, while Erica is blasting from the speakers. France and Poland start sweating. The entire world looks at Germany with serious concerns. Japan sweating even more. See you soon, bastard. Would hate it if one of Chaldee's master would be going away. Safe travels. Chaldee's bastard. Godspeed, buddy. Guys, I'm from Ukraine. And right now the government is mobilizing all the reserves. Which includes me. This is Daojin is going to be my last wank. I'll see you guys on the other side. Restroom. Eunice Lex toilet. I'm heavy weapons guy. And this unzips is my weapon. Redditors. What is the honey yes thing you've done and regret doing? When I was about 13, I had no access to porn. So I took a photo of my own ace. I'm a guy. And beat it to that. Shaking my head. Heat wave caused bees to repopulate to death. So this is how they make Honey Nut Cheerios. When the toilet seat is cold. I hate it. When it's so cold my lips stay stuck to it. Serious. Girls, what should men know about the age? Rhythm is more important than speed. Great. Now I'm going to be seeing Dance Dance Revolution arrows in my head the next time my wife and I go at it. The last thing you ate is what you have to name him. Ace. Guys, I'm quitting porn. I wish you all the best cause I really love her and she'll be moving in with me soon. Bye guys. She left me, I'm back. A whole month. Not bad. That was when the fresh started to rot. How can a guy offer a girl a place to sleep without making it sound like he wants anything in return? Offer while unique. This show you have nothing to hide. Swimmer Jarrett Jan had a long-lasting wrestle with a swan. A child would not have survived. So he's bragging that if he had fought a child instead of a swan, he'd have killed the kid. Me laughing at all the World War III memes versus me when I realize Russia has actually invaded Ukraine. World War III. I want to make jokes, but dozens are dead already. We joked about Cupid. It happened. We joked about World War III. It seems to be happening. I joked about a girlfriend for years. It hasn't happened. Some things stay impossible and will never happen. That's quitters talk. Go defile some graves and make a Franken waifu. I believe in you. Mom, come here. Hurry. Daddy pressed up as a piñata. Let's bust him open and eat what's inside. The heartbreaking reason Anakin didn't have Sith eyes when he slithered the younglings. Star Wars. Only reason he killed the younglings was because he didn't want Padme to fall in love with another child. Bro, arm looked like a weak spot in a zombie game. Tall and short people should never date. Long distance relationships never work out. Easy boat jab though. This is the cringiest server I've ever seen. If Dream fans are fatherless, then Jellybean fans are orphans. Do you think they explored each other's bodies? So many folds. So many wrinkles. So many places for unique tastes and smells. Do vegans not know that plants are also alive? Ducking hypocrites. You kill an innocent tomato and act like you're better than people who eat meat. Shame on you. I know they're alive. I like to hear their little tomato screams. Honey Layer. I love Vsauce because he'll go from clicking 245 iPhones is nearly equivalent to eating a Big Mac. To use children to commit your crimes. You pick Deadpool, you get the power of answer. You also get this power if you pick Black Panther. This happened when my son was about 7 to 8. We went to take a pass. Since he had a smaller bladder was done shortly thereafter and decided to hug me from behind, accidentally grabbing my pens while saying, "I love you, Dad," while I urinated all over his hands. Why am I illiterate?